Hey, College Church, happy Tuesday. This past Sunday, we talked for a bit about Sabbath keeping and about our tendency in our culture to overwork and then seek escape. And of course, Sabbath is the opposite of escape. Sabbath is a deeper immersion into this world. It is a celebration of God's good gifts. It's delighting in nature and engaging our senses and our bodies. It's enjoying things like food and music and art and people and God himself. And our proclivity to seek escape is actually pulling us away from the very experiences and activities that renew us and that give us life. Going for a walk, dancing in your living room, having tea with a friend are so much more life-giving than binge watching your favorite show or doom scrolling on your device. So why do we keep escaping? I mean, for sure, we're trying to escape the demands and the stresses of our days. And some of us are feeling a lot of demands and stresses. And we're trying to reward ourselves for working so hard. And I get that. Some of that's important. But that's only part of it. Something else is happening. We're not just escaping work. We're escaping silence. We're escaping reflection. We're avoiding the unresolved parts of our day and our lives. We're avoiding the thoughts and the feelings that have arisen throughout our day that need our attention. When my kids come to me and tell me they're bored, I always respond by saying, "Great!" They hate when I do that, but I tell them anyways that we need to be bored. We need mental space to process our thoughts and feelings, to replay some of the conversations and the interactions that we've had and learn from them. We need to reflect on our experiences. Boredom creates this open space in which we can invite God to search us and to know our hearts and to speak into our situations. When we don't get silence, when we keep avoiding it, when we fill our day with music and podcasts and shows and virtual reality, we lose touch with ourselves. We don't learn from our mistakes. We don't realize that parts of our souls are clamoring for our attention. We need silence in order to know ourselves and to know God, but that's not all. Boredom is where we learn to be creative. We need silence. We need boredom in order to activate our imagination, to wonder, to think new ideas, to problem solve, to create. This is an essential part of what it means to be human. It's an essential part of what it means to be created in God's image, this ability to create. So we need boredom, we need silence, we need empty spaces in our lives, places where we can get to know ourselves, silences into which God can speak, where we can commune with him, space that will allow our souls to breathe and create wonder and imagine new things. God never intended for you to exhaust yourself and then look for a way to escape the world. He created you to work and to rest, to cease from your work, to delight in his good gifts, and to enjoy the silence and all the life-giving possibilities that opens up. How can you find silence this week? Can you drive in silence rather than turn on the radio? Can you go for a walk without listening to music? Could you set aside an hour every day where no electronics are going to be turned on? If you're raising kids, you have a responsibility to set limits and to put boundaries around their screen time so that your kids can enjoy all the benefits of boredom, all the life-giving things that boredom offers. They are depending on you to help you protect that time and that space that they need in order to grow and create and to know themselves and to know God. And even if they kick and scream, even if they complain and get angry at you and push back, you're the adult, you're the parent, you know what's best. And of course, make sure that you're modeling for your kids a life in which your soul has space to breathe. God wants to give you a real rest, a real rest. He wants to renew and restore you and make you come alive. This is a hard season, friends. This isn't going to happen by itself. We have to carve out and protect this time. So let's give him space. God's peace.